Okay, boxing fans, I'm going to give you a quick prediction for Erislandy Lara versus Alfredo Angulo. I'm going to start with Lara. 17 wins, 11 by way of knockout, 2 a single defeat and 2 draws. Alfredo Angulo, 22 wins, 18 of which by way of knockout to 2 losses. Now you see, I'm not going to lie to you, this is a very straightforward fight to call. If you're having problems calling this fight, you know, you've got issues, mate, because this is going to be a nightmare fight for Angulo. I have no idea why he's taking this fight, and later on, instead of looking on how Erislandy Lara can win this fight, the only thing I'm going to do is say, how can Erislandy Lara lose this fight? Because it's his fight to lose. He should win this fight 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out. You see, 9 times out of 10 he should win this fight. 9 times out of 10 he should win this fight. That's the point. People don't realise that. Oh, they should do anyway. The only thing that Angulo brings to the table in this fight is punching power, and I'm going to stretch just about to some timing. He does have the ability to time some shots here and there. I wouldn't say he's got great ring intelligence, because he can't cut down the ring. He just plods around the ring after you, allowing you to get away from him. Lara, you know, the power is what Lara needs to worry about. That's the only thing that Lara needs to worry about in this fight. He's not going to get outboxed by Angulo. You know, Angulo's not going to turn on a boxing masterclass. You can count that out of your head right now. You know, the power is the only issue. The only thing that Lara has got to do is not let him get cornered, and allow Angulo to work to both head and body. Because if that happens, you know, then there will be some issues, because even though Angulo is terribly slow, he does have power. He does have a lot of power, but that's the only thing he's got going for him. You know, this is Lara's fight to lose. He's got the speed, he's got the boxing ability, he's got the movement, he's got the ring intelligence, he's got probably a better amateur record than half the people in the division, never mind Angulo, even though he did get to the Olympics, I think, or something like that. But that's not the point. It's just going to be, the main issue in this fight is going to be Lara's speed and movement. It doesn't look like he's got lightning coming out of his hands in this fight, because Pero is just that slow. He is just too slow. And to add insult to injury, you know, this guy telegraphs his punches. So it's not like you're going to wonder where they're coming from. You're going to see them coming and have even more time to get out of the way of them. And Lara has the ability, in terms of foot speed and movement, to get out of the way of a lot of those shots, if not all of them. The only issue that I think Lara has in this fight is a weak work rate. Now, he's got to, you know, that's the only thing that he's got to get better on, and that is throw more punches, because he only throws a rarity of punches around, so he's actually begging to be robbed at times. So that's why I don't really have too much sympathy when he does get robbed, because he's such a low volume puncher that it's hard to make a case that he wins fights a lot of the time. You know, he obviously wins some fights, but the ones he's lost, you're thinking, and drew, you're thinking, did you really win those fights? Or, you know, I don't know. But this is going to be a masterclass. This fight is going to be a masterclass in counter-punching and movement. Lara will evade every big shot that Angulo throws, and I promise you, even though Lara is not as good, or he doesn't even have the ability to shine the boots of the likes of Rigan Diao and Gamboa, at the end of this fight, Angulo will make Lara look as good as Floyd Mayweather. I promise you that. And that's all I've got to say about it. Wide unanimous decision to Erislandy Lara.